Let's be real, let's be real, let's be real. Yo, what's up, y'all? This is Ree.
And I'm Chevry.
And we are
Let's Be Real. So it has been a minute, a long time. And we are so sorry that we have fell off. Life was lifing, we were traveling, we were just doing all types of things. But all along, gathering great topics to come back to start our podcast again. So we want to enter the applause. Yay, welcome back. So today's topic is, could you live apart from your partner in a committed relationship?
My partner. So I'm assuming that we would be together for a long time. Like we've been together for.
We're past just dating. We're in a relationship.
Serious.
Committed relationship.
Yeah. I mean, let's talk about some pros and cons. Pros on living with my partner. I would say being able to not have to worry about calling and seeing like, what's for dinner, whatever.
What's for dinner?
I love to eat. But, like we can talk about that face to face. We are splitting, costs as far as like food and mortgage and, bills, so kind of like prepping for that serious.
I think some pros are coming home to your person every day. I think that being able to look forward to seeing them every day is a pro. I think that that's something that I get excited about, like coming home, maybe talking about dinner and like try to throw you off, maybe have dinner made or, an idea together for dinner or something. But, also just being able to be with your person every day, like that's a big pro for me. Like I think
that can also be a con.
It could also be a con. You're absolutely right. I personally cannot live apart from my person.
Okay, I could.
I've done it.
Yeah.
I think some people say that you can do it because of certain aspects or like certain factors, but I personally now granted, the times that I lived apart from my person, it wasn't because we were like, oh, we are in a great space, but I want to live here and you're going to live there. Obviously, it was, a little disruption in the relationship. But trying to even work on the relationship and getting back together apart from each other was hard. You always wonder what's going on over here. They wondering what's going on over there. It just keeps certain things an issue between you two, like as far as trust and things go. Even if I trusted my person, I don't think that I would want to live, because like I've heard this question was on the radio before and they were like, well, what if we split it up? I come to your house Monday through Wednesday and then I go to you come to my house Thursday through Saturday or whatever, or we take a break on a Thursday and then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday we together again. So we get one day to ourselves, but we kind of. And I'm just like, that's double bills. You're paying your bills over there. I'm paying my bills over here. It's just a lot.
Yeah, I feel like I can definitely understand where you're coming from in terms of like living with them. Like I can do both, I really feel like it depends on where your person is. You know what I mean? Like me, for instance, like I enjoy my time alone, even when I'm with my partner, you know what I'm saying? Like being able to play my games or talk to who I want to talk to, you know what I'm saying? And not feeling like, my partner is not getting attention, you know what I'm saying? And then like, being able to not really have to worry so much about my partner, because like, it gives me a chance to miss them. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm with you and I'm coming home to you, it's like, all right, well, how was work? Like, you get in that routine. You know what I'm saying? But it's okay when you have like a partner that is accepting of that, like understands that it's like I don't have to be around you all the time. But when you do have a partner that you both agree like it's okay, I don't mind being around you, 24/7 or living with you, you know what I'm saying? Like, we can still split up that time, and I know you don't feel away. So I really feel like it just depends on the person, or like the partner that you have, you know. So, you know, that's like one of the cons, you know, that I don't get to miss you as much. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we're living together, I'm with you all the time. So I know I don't really get to miss you as much. You know, that's a con for me.
I think that's pretty fair.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty fair. I still feel the same. Like, I think that the way that we have our dynamic, we are free to, if we wanted to do things separately, we already is hands down not a problem.
Yeah.
We don't have to think like, oh, will she be upset if I say I want to go here by myself? You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't have that. We are very open and know that each other, when they want the space, are free to give it.
Right.
So.
And communicating that, you know.
Exactly.
So that's why it's okay. Like, if I was like with you, I definitely I wouldn't want to live like separate, you know, because I do enjoy our conversations. I enjoy the time, like your smell, you know what I'm saying? Like, just randomness of being able to, you know, slap your butt or look at you and be like, oh shit, they cooking. There you go, food again. Because
you notice how you never say you're cooking anything?
Yep. But like when we were living apart, like things were just more expensive, you know, like going to work from my house.
Yeah, I never really realized that until we came back, that came in the city. And then it was just like, wow. And you even said like, you really were taking a longer ride to work just to be with me. But like, yeah, you know, and it really never even dawned on me. It just was like adapting, like, okay, instead of going down here, I have to go down the highway and get there, you know, like,
but you're making it work, you know what I mean, to be with me. Whereas, like, if we're living together, it's more convenient, you know.
Even paying two like separate mortgage and the rent, whatever. It was just never, you did it for your household, I did it for this household. I just never thought about, okay, we're paying two means of living, you know, like, it just, I guess we've been enjoying each other so much, it just didn't matter. I was paying it, you were paying it, and it was done, you know. We didn't think about it. But then when it came down to the nitty-gritty and we started like thinking of things more realistically, like how we're going to move forward, you know, in our future, it just only made sense to come together. So but yeah, I think it's fair to say it depends on the person, because truthfully, you could do it. Not me personally, but you could do it if you have the right person to do it with.
Correct. You know, and it's like that sense of independence, you know, like some people may not feel like, okay, when I move in with my partner, I feel like some of my independence is kind of like going out of the window, because now I'm depending on both of us, you know, to make sure that things are taken care of, in the sense of like home, or, you know, like you got your car, you know, making sure that you can get back and forth, you know. You just, it's like you move in that direction of becoming one. And that is okay with some people, but like some people, if you're not married, it's like, okay, I still want to have that separate. Like, I want to be able to see you when I see you, and leave when I leave you. You know, it's me, it's my time, you know. Like, I used to couldn't like talk on the phone with certain like people like all the time, you know, because it's like I need my space, you know. But in a serious relationship or partnership, you have those conversations of how will this work out for me and you, like, where do you see us moving forward in like 2 years or 6 months, you know, just to kind of make sure that we're on the same page. And I think we constantly talked about like what we wanted in the future and how we were planning on doing that, and it was just cost efficient. You know, and not just cost efficient, but like I got to wake up to you every day, and I love that. You know, that is definitely a pro to living with your partner.
So does it change when you get married? Would you still be okay with living apart once you're married?
I could. like with the right person.
You still feel like you could do it?
Yeah, like yeah, you know, because I feel like it also adds a little spice. You know, like that again, missing your part, like your husband or your wife, missing them is like, ooh, you know, like date nights. You know,
so like what changes? So like we're committed partners.
It stopped.
Ooh. So we're committed partners, right? So in this question that we're proposing to everybody, so like say somebody is in a committed relationship, so you have said you could do living apart. I don't think I could. Once you become married, what really changes from being committed partners like in that relationship versus a marriage? Like I guess, is it really a big difference? You know, if you're living together or separately, but y'all have been together for a while, now you're married, so does it mean that things have to come together at that time because you're married, or is it still the same type of like relationship where, you know, now we just have rings, that's it?
Well, again, I feel like it's the partner, because like let's say we're married and we're talking about bringing kids into the household. I don't want to be separate. Like I want to raise my family in the house together.
Okay.
You know, to give them more of a like they can see the boundaries, they can see the commitment, and like, you know, we raise our child together with the same like values, and you know what I mean. Like I don't want them to see us separate. You know, like that's something that me and you, you know, before we bring our kids. Now, with being married, you know, again, it's about talking to your partner. So making sure like, okay, well, bills, like we may not have it like that to live separate. You know what I'm saying? Like I might not live, my lifestyle might be a little bit different, you know. But with getting married, I think that those are one of the conversations that need to be had if we're going to continue this lifestyle of living separately, you know, or are we going to move together and make it one, you know? Because then there's, you know, the taxes and all that. Like, we filing together, we filing separate, you know?
Yes.
Like, we got two different addresses, you know? So I really just I really think it depends on the relationship and who you're with and how you guys want to move,
right.
You know? With us. We live together now. I expect that to stay the same when we get married.
Right. That is correct.
You know?
Yeah.
But everyone's not like that. You know, everybody has their different feels on that. So,
I would love to hear from somebody that's actually doing that. Like, it was a lot of people on the radio calling in and they be like, oh, yeah, that's what I do now. And I'm just like, really?
Yeah.
And it really worked for them. I was like, wow. I was kind of like shocked. Like, wow.
I've seen a couple like on Instagram that does that. And, you know, they didn't plan on doing that, but when they got married, they, you know, I think it was like separate rooms. Like they don't
same
sleep
house in different rooms.
Yeah, but it's separate rooms. So I was like, okay, that could be cool. I
have family that do that.
Yeah,
so you know, it's definitely different.
Yeah,
but it works for them. It works for them.
Yeah, I want to sleep in the bed with you every night. Wake up, see you every morning. So I love living with you. And you're not my wife yet. You know,
that's
serious partner.
Serious. So, yeah. Right. Okay, cool. So that is definitely possible for you, not for me.
Yes, I vote that it is. It is possible for me to live with. Not live with my partner. Yeah. It is possible. Okay. Like I could do that.
Maybe one day I could grow up and be okay with that.
Yeah, that's okay. That's fine. We've already got our routine. Don't even worry about it. But it's good to know that you wouldn't be with that. Like you wouldn't like that.
No, you know I'm all about communal living anyway. Like I want everybody to come live with us. Like let's just get a big house. We can have this side and that side. Ooh, we can come together and have dinner. Oh my god, I would love that. Like
that would be just so much fun and interesting every day.
Every day. But everybody could go to their respective parts of the house, do whatever they did. Like I wish.
Sure, that could be the same way as a partner.
Yeah,
you know.
I guess it could,
but in a different house.
Yeah. No. Sorry, y'all. Well, we are going to be back in full effect. We promise to keep on bringing the topics. If you guys have any feel free to hit us up.
Yes.
We will definitely be taking on any and all ideas that you have amongst our own. So if you want to hit us up, feel free. Instagram, email us, whatever the case is. You know us, text us. It's cool. Mm-hmm. Until next time, this is Let's Be Real.
Let's be real. Let's be real. Let's be real.